everyone, I'm here today. This week is makeup week on Hairstay, my blog, and I'm here today showing you a fall makeup tutorial. I am centering my tutorial today on two items I purchased recently and their colors. One is the Maybelline EYESTUDIO eyeshadow. I saw this and that was really great. It is Persuasive Plum, a good color for fall. And the other is this lipstick and cheek Chubby by Flower, which I hadn't heard of before. And I got this from Walmart. I got both of these items from Walmart. So we're going to do a fall look based on these two products. So first, I have already washed and moisturized my skin. So I'm going to go ahead now and get my foundation on. As usual, I use Tarte foundation, and this is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation, and I use the liquid, not the powder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I just dot it on, and then I just blend it in. Foundation can be super simple. You don't have to make it complicated at all. As long as you blend it and it's all together, it is very easy to put on. And most people don't need it. I really don't. Probably don't have to wear it, but when I want a full makeup look, I do like to add some foundation and do that to prep my skin. So, okay, so I think it's all blended in. Our foundation is, so that's what it looks like, blended in. The color of this is deep. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to start our eyes. That's it. I don't use any concealer on my skin or anything like that. To start eyes, we're first going to prep them with a primer so that the color will last longer. And we're just going to do that with our fingers. And we're just going to apply the primer to all of our eye, including our crease and our upper lids. So, that's one. This primer is from Avon. It's a really good primer, and it is inexpensive, so I like to, it's the only kind I own actually, so it's good. Make sure there are no, of course there shouldn't be any creases in your primer. If there are creases in primer, then you have an issue. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is add our eyeshadow. So as you can see, this is a baked eyeshadow. It does have two colors, so we are actually going to use the lighter color on for our base and the darker color for our top. So we're going to start with the base. I'm actually going to use my fingers to do the lighter color because I want it to go all the way up. So take a finger, and I'm just going to start putting it on. And I want this to go all the way up to the brow. So, and like I said, this is that lighter color that we saw on the side there. Eventually, this is probably going to get all swirled together the more I use it, but not today. I'm going to do the same here. Doing the same. We want to get some coverage there. We want to make sure we get some full coverage. Okay. Once you've done that and you have your color on, we're actually going to use a tool to put on the rest of our eye makeup. So this is my eyeshadow brush, of course, and one side's a brush, one side's the other. I'm just going to quickly get some residue off of it. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply the color. So I'm going to focus on this darker color here. Now when applying eye makeup, don't be so quick to swipe. You should pat it down into your eye. So instead of doing like this with your main color, you should pat it like this. So it's on our brush, as you can see. And we're not going to swipe. We're actually going to pat it down. Patting it allows for it to be just sort of embedded in your skin, and it gives you a really darker, nicer coverage. So that's what it's starting to look like. I hope you can see some difference. And then to clean up, you can do some swiping instead of patting if you like. So we're going to go on and do the next side, just like we did the other one. Remember, pat instead of, and you want to pat it into, you can start almost going into the crease up there. Okay. Okay. Once you've done that, I do want to go ahead and take some and sort of go farther into the crease, but I want to do it with my finger just because it's going to create a softer line. And do the same again. Okay. And as you can see, I went farther in the crease. So you can go all the way. I'm going to go all the way up to the brow. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to go ahead and line our eyes. I am using Palladio liquid liner. This is black. If I had brown, I would use brown, but I'm out of brown. So I'm going to go ahead and it actually looks like one eye is more than the other. So up here. Create both eyes equal, please. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and line our eyes. Okay, I'm just going to stand up for a second while I do that. Okay, so that's lining them. They're lined. Okay, next we're going to just apply a little bit of bronzer. Well, not quite yet, because we first want to do our lips. So first we're going to do first we want to do our cheeks. So first we're going to do our cheeks. This is the Chubby. So when using a cheek pencil like this, or a cheek pen, a cheek Chubby, whatever you want to call it, I would start from the outside here. Just on the outside of your cheeks, just make a faint circle. These are not faint circles. And then you just want to blend them. Blend outwards. And then you do the same on the other side, of course. Okay, blend all the way outward. If you feel like that's too much, you can always correct blush. I'm getting a little bit off. Okay. Also, another way you can tame your blush if you put too much on, but I don't think that's too much. I'm fine with it. Is to use your bronzer. So, I'm going to go ahead and use some bronzer. This is MAC bronzer in Golden Refined. And I'm just going to put it where I feel like I need a little more coverage. and just add a little glow to my skin as well. And it's also like instant contouring if you do this in certain areas. Okay? So you just do that. And then we're going to go ahead and use our new Clump Crusher mascara. Here it is. I'm going to do top lids on. Okay, that's top lids only. Then we're going to do our lip. Now, the lip is also going to be done with Fair Chubby, so we're going to go ahead. I'm not lining them. Do our lip. Nice berry color for fall. And I do like the berry. If you want to tone the berry down a little, you can go ahead and take your gloss. This is Butter Lippy Lip Gloss. And I love butter lip gloss right now, so. And just in the middle, put a little there to add some depth to it. And then just a little on the top. I'm going to take just a little bit bronzer here. Okay. And that's it. That's your fall makeup look. So I hope you liked it. That's the eye. That's the eye. And this is using a lot of mauves and berries, which can be great for any season, but I really like them for fall. I feel like this eye is missing something. It's not as bold as the other eye, so I'm just going to put some more on there. And I was right. Okay, that should make it more even. And then, of course, please clean up any lines that you see. Over there. And I suggest products like this because during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everyone's traveling.
Like that, y'all. Yeah, come on. I like that, y'all. I like that. Yeah, I like